So just because punchinella is so amazing, it's irresistible in fact, I've come up with a bonus video this month for you to practice using punchinella with another technique. We're going to try it using it as a resist with some glimmer mist. So let's go. So I'll show you what you're going to need for this extra punchinella technique. Some cardstock, patterned if you prefer, some punchinella, and as you can see I've taped it down to my working surface. That's to make sure it doesn't move around when the time comes. You'll need some Versamark watermark stamp pad, some clear embossing powder, a heat embossing tool, and for afterwards some glimmer mist, some kind of spray. So what I'm going to do is simply take the cardstock, slide it underneath. Obviously we've got some protective paper here to protect the working surface. And I'm just going to try and line this up with the punchinella. And then take my Versamark pad, holding it down at the sides, just stamp on top of the punchinella so that the ink goes through onto the cardstock. And then slide it out when you're done. You probably won't be able to see this yet, but let's put some embossing powder on. We reuse this paper now. Sprinkle over with embossing powder. Just put a little bit more in the corner there. And then you can probably see better now how that is going to show up. So we'll just put this to one side for now. And get ready to heat emboss. Now I'm just going to take the protective card again, and this is where it gets a bit messy. Take your spray of choice and just give a few light sprays on top. This is where you can take your tissue paper or kitchen paper, and once you wipe over the top, you'll see that the resist resists the spray, and the spray covers the paper, the cardstock in between where you heat embossed the punchinella pattern on. I'm going to make this into a card, so, but you can obviously use this on scrapbook backgrounds.